Hey, my name is Dan Greversen, and in this video I'll show you how you can optimize your SAP PI support to make it much more lean and learning. So I've created a tool, and the useful scenarios is you want to learn from all the old mistakes that happen and enable the support team to really easy figure out why something was happened and look up prior reasons for this without having to go through a lot of documents to find the correct place where the solution is. So we have created a solution that actually allow you to set up rules so you could automate some of these normal effects like cancel or resend the messages, or possibly you want just to inform a business person that we have this message that's failing, please go fix it and do these things, so you don't have to involve the integration department. And it also allows you an easier overview of all the different tasks that you have already in your system. So the way this tool works, it's a standalone application that's bundled with our testing suite and our ticket system, and it allows you to fetch all the component-based message alerts that it's enabled in your PI system. Then you can actually set up rules that allow you to handle these. You can then interact with all the errors that occur. So set up rules on if this error with this XPath occur, then do something on it, like canceling or whatever you want. You can actually download the tool now for free at figaf.com/SOT support optimizer tool. And let me just show you how easy it is to get started. So I will go to the website, I will go in here. I will download the tool, go in, go to the space, find the tool down here, here, select download, it will download it, and then on my download side I'll just run java jar and the version of the jar. Then I will start it, and this will take 20 seconds, 22 seconds to a minute, depending on your system. And once it is up and running, you would then go to localhost 8089. It's not up yet. Now it is. We would need to configure this. So the first thing we just need to configure is these rules, just to enable them. In future versions this will be configured automatically. So you would have something like this. So every 5 minutes it would run, and you can obviously optimize this to what it should be like. So now we have scheduled a job to run. Now we need to add our agent, and we will do that. Just say click add new DPO Daniel. I'll use my normal user. Obviously it requires that you do have the PO access. For 50,000, and in this one we just need to add use this one. We will say save. So now we have added it, we just want to test here, test configuration. Then you want to go into your integration builder, and here on all the different alert rules you have, you just want to add a new consumer for these rules. So if you already have an existing setup, or if you don't have any, you would just create a new rule, create it as a default, add the consumer as ERT support or whatever you like. Then you would simply go back here to the support tool, you would manage consumers, and then you would add the ERT. You press save, and then it will then create the default rule that you have. So you can say, okay, if nothing else happens, then we have this information. You can set up an XPath, and if this is default rule, we always want it to match something. You can set up a subject, what the information is, who do we want to inform about this, and what's the initial status of this. So we just say save, and then all we have to do is wait until we have processed the job in 1 minute. Let me just pause the video until then. So now we can see that the job has run the first time, and we can see there's actually some messages in here. There's one here that has a real message, and we can then have a look at what the error is with this one. And it says here there's an error text, and it's also in this XML path. So here you're getting the configuration, all the metadata that's going on, and you can then see what's going, the PI message information. If relevant, if it's an adapter error, you would not see it here. Then you'll just say, okay, I know what to do with this. This is just configuration error. You would say, okay, I've fixed it. Whatever you've done with it, you would update it. Now we want to know what was happening here. So next time that we see the same error, we want a user to be able to deal with it really fast. So how we deal with this is just to add a new rule. We would add the rule as step 10, for instance. We can change the XPath so it matches the specific information that we have. And we can say, we can say what it needs to write to users. So we'll just put in email. And then you can actually put in links into this. So you XPath. So you can say message. Or order number, or whatever you want in it, and we can just reprocess this message 3 times, and the initial status is just done. So what we will press is, when we press save, we'll just test, and we can see that it picks up the message from the XPath. So it's really easy to validate, and you would also see if the XPath matches the data that you have. So you just press save, and now you've created a new rule. So next time that we get this message, you know what would happen with it. And you can then go and check all these other alerts. There's some cache binding with some adapter, and then you just add a new rule, and at some point you would have a lot of rules in your rules list, and you can then organize them based on the step number. So generic ones that you know would match a lot of scenarios would be placed in like 900 range. Something specific would, that you know, okay, this order document would fail with this error often, then you'd put that as one of the higher numbers with a specific interface and the error numbers. So it's easy for you to set this up. I hope you liked the demo and could see how useful this tool is. You can download it now at figaf.com/SOT support optimizer tool. It is integrated with all our other solutions, so you can both test and improve your development lifecycle of the PI scenarios. So looking forward to hear your feedback about how it works. There's a free version out there, and you can also upgrade to a version with a lot more rules. So let me know how it goes.